Hey guys, stay all the way to the end of the video because I do give you guys the names and the addresses of where to send your letters. Okay. Hey everyone, Prefer Coffee here. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are coming back, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and let's get started. Today's video is going to be on the first step you should take before you even contact a credit repair person, before you contact anybody at all. Okay. So one of the main steps is that you have to have your address. Okay, basically your mailing address of where you live at the moment has to match your ID address. That is the very first step that you need to do. Okay, I did make a video on this the other day in which I got a lot of questions sent to me. So that I'm making this video for that, basically kind of answering that one. Okay, so there are 3 credit bureaus. There is Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Okay, what you're gonna need to do is to make sure that your ID address matches the address you are living at the moment. Therefore, they can contact you by mail because they won't call you. What they will do is they will contact you by mail. Okay, so after you get that done, what you are going to do is you're going to get copies of your ID, copies of your social security card, and you're going to have a bill. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to write 3 letters. Now, I know everybody says, you got to write a letter to the credit bureau. No, it's actually 3. So you're going to do the exact same letter, but it's going to be to 3 different credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Okay, so what you're going to do is you are going to, let's say, an example. Sorry about that. Okay, I was going to start already saying how to write the letter, but I also have to explain to you guys so you guys can understand why you have to send the letter to all 3 credit bureaus. Okay, so each credit bureau, for example, when you move, when you get married, if you have a social security number change, if you have a name change, anything at all, that will also help remove stuff from your credit that you have in collections or anything that is messing with your credit score. Okay, so what you're going to do is, the reason we're writing this letter is because in the system, in each credit bureau, they do not have your addresses or anything under the addresses. They actually have it under an account number, like an address account number. Every address is an account number. Okay, so for example, we are going to be writing the letters to these 3 credit bureaus. Now, when you write these letters to the credit bureaus, you are going to be asking them to remove any address that you are not living at, remove any phone number, and remove any name that is not yours, and birth date. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to ask to remove those. So when you ask to remove those, what's going to happen is that with the copy of your bill, with a copy of your social security card, and with a copy of your ID, you're going to be proving that you no longer live, nor do you live at these other places. So they're going to have no choice but to remove those from your credit, like your credit history. And when those are removed, it's going to actually push your credit score up. Why? Because there's things on everybody's credit reports that don't match. Okay, don't match with anything that they have in their life, like right now. For example, people's phone numbers change. In the system, they have you under a certain phone number. Maybe they have several phone numbers, but what you're going to do when you write the letter is that you're going to ask them, you're going to write in the letter, you want them to change, and basically remove anything from your credit report that does not match what you are sending them: the copy of your ID, copy of your social, and a bill. Those 3 are going to be proofs that you are who you say you are, and whatever they have on file needs to be removed. So they have 30 days to contact you back after you send those letters to them. It's best if you send it. It is best that when you send the letters to each one of these credit bureaus, you pay that little extra $2-3 that you need to, for when they receive it, somebody has to sign. Therefore, you get a notification saying that they received the letter, and there's no way they could say they did not receive it. So I kind of recommend that one. Okay. And then, so the next step is basically the whole letter, what it's going to say. You're going to write the date. You're going to write the name of the credit bureau. You're going to ask them to remove any information in their system that does not match what you are sending them. So you are going to also write on the letter your full name as it appears on your ID and your social. You are going to write your full address, telling them this is my one and only address, current, remove anything that does not match this address. Okay, then also your employer. You're also going to write on there where you are currently employed, have them remove basically anything from your past or anything where you're not working at. Don't write anything like, oh, okay, I used to work there, I used to this. No, basically you're having everything removed that is not current. So what you want them to do is basically bring all your information up to date. Okay, so it's going to be the address. Oh, and then also phone number. What you're going to want to do is also write your phone number on there and put there, this is my one and only phone number. Please remove off my file any phone number that you have on file that does not match this number. That is not my number. This is my number. Okay. And also your social security number. So what you're going to do is you're going to write your social security number on there. You're going to tell them also, hey, remove anything that does not match this number. Any other number is not my social security number. This is my one and only social security number. This is my one and only name that I use. This is my one and only employer. This is my one and only phone number. This is my one and only address. And yeah, your name, everything. Okay. I also did forget one, birth date. So what you do need is you make sure you write on there. Basically, you write name, and then you're going to put your name. Then you're going to write address. You're going to write your current address right there. Then you're going to write birth date. And you're going to write social security number, employer, phone number. Okay, so you're going to answer all those questions right there. You're going to put your date and everything of when you are writing this letter. Remember, you are going to write 3 of these exactly the same, asking them to remove anything and everything that does not match the information that you are sending to them along with the proof. Okay, so next, what you're going to do is you're going to do all those 3 letters. And what you're going to do is you're going to send them. Wait, hold on. I'm going to give you guys, I wrote it down. Please excuse my handwriting, but I did write down the addresses of where you are going to send them to, plus the name of the credit bureau that you will be sending it to. Hope this is very helpful. Please excuse my handwriting. Here it goes. Okay, so what you're going to do, there it goes right there. Equifax, the address. Experian, and then TransUnion. So those are the 3 addresses. Feel free to pause it, rewind it. Yep, those are the addresses where you're going to send your, basically this is what they call a dispute letter. You dispute any information that is not correct on your credit report. Okay, so after that, they have 30 days to contact you back. If they refuse to remove it, next step you're going to do is go to the post office, and you're going to grab a bill, and you're going to grab a copy of your ID, and you're going to have somebody notarize it. So when you have, it does not specifically have to be the post office, but what you are going to do is you're going to grab a current bill, the most current bill that you have, and you are going to grab a copy of your ID, and you're going to have a public notary notarize that for you. After you do that, you send that back in with the same letters that you sent in before, and they will have no choice but to remove it. Why? Because you have just proven even more further that you are who you say you are, and they have no choice but to remove it because it's not correct in their system. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment them down below. I will be putting my email here pretty soon. I know I haven't had an email on my videos, but I will in case you guys have any questions. I know it sounds kind of complicated, but I hope you guys understood it. I did explain it to the best that I could. It's a lot easier once you get it. Once you get it, it will make complete sense. Okay, so that is just basically the first step before you go in and do dispute letters of trying to remove collections off your report. This is the very first step you need to take. This is the main step that will help you remove stuff from years, stuff that you didn't even know, stuff that you're just like, oh, well, you forgot about. It will remove it all and watch your credit score go up. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to hit that like button. I will see you guys later.